I've been sleeping all
Are we
day, man.
supposed
Will
to
you
be
stay up
having
and
an
drink all night?
invocation and
I stayed up and drank all night last night, so that's why it's good morning. Oh,
Oh, we're not over here.
No, we, that's just.
I don't even drink. That's the problem.
Rich, what do you want to do?
okay. This meeting of the PNC is now in order. Invocation, is there supposed to be an
We just
invocation?
ask everybody to please rise for a moment of silence and then we'll do the pledge of allegiance.
Oh, I can't keep silent. Let's all rise, have a moment of silence. Thank you.
We'll do the
Let's
pledge.
pledge allegiance.
Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have motion to approve the meeting minutes?
I make a motion to approve the minutes of March the 28th of 2022.
I second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
What you said?
Any opposed?
We have citizens' comments concerning public hearing to receive public comment on whether to approve a recommendation to the city, Everman City Council of a zoning ordinance amendment, specifically Appendix B, Section 413. Principal permit it to use table, entertainment and amusements.
Ms. Wellborn, if we can just get you to state the time that we're opening the public hearing, and then we'll all briefly inform the board what we're
I
doing.
didn't say 6 o'clock.
Does
Now
6:03 sound
6:04.
okay?
Yeah.
6:03. All right. So we have discovered that there was what I believe to just simply be a typo within the zoning ordinance itself. Pretty much the zoning ordinance currently, the way it's written, allows outdoor amusements, outdoor amusement businesses within commercially zoned properties and industrial zone properties. However, indoor amusement facilities have to get a special use permit in commercially zoned areas. It seems backwards. I think the intended purpose there was to have it flipped around to where outdoor amusements are required to have special use permits in commercially zoned areas and indoor amusement is already permitted. So we have to do an amendment to that zoning ordinance. That amendment first must have a public hearing, which is what this portion of it is here. Here in a few minutes, we're going to ask you to approve a recommendation to city council to move forward with that amendment. And then it'll go before city council on June 7th for them to finalize that amendment. But all we're doing is switching it around, allowing indoor amusement facilities within commercially zoned areas, and then requiring any outdoor amusement to get a special use permit.
When you talk about a new, is that like the baseball field? Or is it,
No, so-
more like a,
I'll give you the specific issue here that brought this to our attention. We have a young lady who's interested in opening an arcade business here in the city, targeting young children. And right now, she's not allowed to. But when you look at the zoning ordinance, we could have Six Flags move in right there next door to a grocery store or
Okay,
wherever
okay.
else. So it's just backwards. This will, an amusement facility is kind of a catch-all. When it doesn't qualify for something else, but it's some sort of entertainment, it might qualify underneath amusements.
Okay.
So it could be anything from game room to an indoor skating rink to whatever else. And I don't think we have any citizens here to comment, and we haven't received any comments. So Ms. Wellborn, if you just want to state the time and we'll close the public hearing.
Um,
6:05.
Making a motion to
So you just have to, you don't have to make a motion, just state the time and that we're closing the public hearing.
okay, state the time, 6:06. Public hearing to receive public comment on whether to approve a recommendation to the Everett City Council of zoning ordinance amendment, specifically Appendix B for Section 4.13, principal permitted use permitted use table.
Okay, perfect.
I lost it.
That's all right. Ms. Wellborn, if it's okay with you, I'll go ahead and read this next one on consideration and possible action, just because there's a lot to it.
Yes.
And then we're going to go into it. So consideration and possible action, approve final plat of Hina Ranch, phase 4 of lots 1 through 11, 15 through 35, 12X, 13X, and 14X, block 1, lots 1 through 21, 21X, and 22X, block 2, lots 1 through 28, block 3, lots 1 through 28, block 4, lots 1 through 12 and 13X, block 5, lots 1 through 18, block 6, lots 1 through 24, block 7, lots 1 through 24, block 8, and lots 1 through 15 and 16X, block 9, totaling 34.448 acres of land situated in the Shelby County School Land Survey, abstract number 1375, City of Everman, Tarrant County, Texas, for 202 residential lots, 7 HOA private open lot spaces, as presented and applied for by Academy Developments. So before we get into discussion, Ms. Wellborn, if you could just entertain a motion to approve item 7.1.
I entertain a motion to approve item 7.1.
I say,
Somebody's got to move. She's entertaining the motion.
oh,
You want to make? the
so
motion?
moved.
So move. Okay.
Now we need a second.
I second.
All right. So before you get into discussion or asking any questions, we do have Blake here. He's with the Academy Development. He is the engineer that's, I guess, in charge, right? You're the
Yeah, I'm PM on the project, so we're the engineer hired by Academy, so I can answer any questions on the engineering side.
perfect. Essentially, this is that Hannah Ranch subdivision development that's going in off of Roy C. Brooks for the 202 homes. They've already gone through all the other necessary processes, and as I'm sure you've noticed, there's already a lot of the infrastructure and things in place here. The plat is just the process for them to get things filed down at Tarrant County to begin moving forward with construction. The city engineer did already review the submitted plat and has provided his recommendation that it be approved. The Planning and Zoning Commission is the final board on this, so this does not go before council. This stops here. Your approval tonight will give them the approval that they need to file this with Tarrant County and continue on with the project.
Well, I have a problem on that block 3. I think it's lot 4. I'm just kidding.
No.
I was very specific.
Like I said, have you met Tony?
I just know. We go way back.
What was funny was he was going for his paper.
I have a question. 12X, what's the difference between the numbers with the X behind it and the regular numbers? Like 12X, you got 1 through 11, 12X, 13X.
X is the open space, so they don't have lots on it. The ones without the X are the ones that have residential homes on it.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing with the X's?
They'll just be open space, and we're gonna do some amenities, meaning trails and some other things in those. Some of them are just adjacent to homes, and so they don't have anything in them because they're so small, but where we can, we'll put a little bit of trails and other.
Okay.
So the 100-year floodplain runs through part of it? Are y'all doing anything?
So we're gonna do a loamer that removes those. So we've already excavated, so they're outside of it, but until it's actually approved through FEMA, we still have to show the FEMA floodplain there.
Okay,
So we're in the process of doing that.
Right.
Downstream loamer, which is the project that's just east of this, has
Yeah.
to be approved first. And once they're approved, we'll submit to FEMA. It'll be like a 8 to 12 month process.
Yeah.
And then their maps will be updated and it'll be outside those lots.
sounds good.
I know that piece of paper in front of you is kind of small, hard to read. So I was just gonna bring this up to answer your question. Down here is that 18X or 16X spot. See, I thought it was an 18. That just shows you that all this is open space. That's what the X's are. Are you able to see that on your screen in front of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
In case it's helpful for the floodplain question, we actually list the minimum finished floor elevation on all those lots that are adjacent to the floodplain to make sure that they get built above that time of year.
All right. I just want to make sure those owners don't get, surprised with my flood insurance or something like that.
Correct, yeah. We want to remove those so that they don't have to have the flood insurance. And so we'll build them above the elevations that are stated there.
Probation be another, what, 6 months, you say?
before the housing actually goes being built? Is it-
The housing, they'll start applying for permits and getting those and start the building. Everything's been done to remove those lots from the floodplain. It just takes FEMA because it's a national organization. It takes a while. It'll take them 8 to 12 months to actually show it on their maps. So if you were to go look online right now, that floodplain shown in a certain spot, we've done things that change that so that it's not in that spot anymore. It just takes them a while. to-
Yeah, right, right.
Any other questions?
That worked out pretty good, them digging over here and hauling it over there, huh?
That's more on the contractor side as far as where they got the dirt. So if they got it from there.
Yeah, that worked out good. They didn't have to haul it as far. Help somebody else.
Ms. Wellborn, if you're okay with it, you've got a motion and a second. We can move forward with a vote.
I make a motion that we approve
It's,
this.
it's already been moved and seconded. Do you want to move forward with a vote?
Vote.
Do you want to move forward with a vote? Tony's already made the motion and Richard has
Okay,
seconded. it.
yes, let's
Okay, yeah, if you want to move
make a
forward with a
motion,
vote.
we vote
okay.
on this motion.
Go ahead.
All those in favor?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? No.
Okay,
Except for that lot.
I'll make it.
we can move on to the next one.
Now, for consideration, number 2. Consider, discuss, and make recommendations to city council on amending the city of Everman zoning ordinance, specifically Appendix B, Section 4.13, principal permitted use table entertainment amusements.
Make a motion, we approve it.
Second.
Discussion. We already discussed it, didn't we?
All those in favor?
Aye.
You're good.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Slap it, girl. We done.
Okay. Well, I adjourn this meeting.